The Caribbean's premier wedding magazine has returned with a stunning 2025 edition. Our Damian Sogren has more in today's Spotlight Caribbean.
Yours truly, Damian Sogren. So glad to be back in your company. And great news, the annual TW Wed Zine, the Caribbean's premier wedding magazine, is back for a bold new edition. The publisher of the annual Wed Zine, Simone Sant-Guran, shares more on this latest edition, which is themed Tides of Love.
Well, Tides of Love was really our nod to how the industry is at the moment, which is very fluid, celebrating individuality, celebrating inclusivity. Also, it is a nod to how love stories are. Sometimes they're slow and steady, like the tide. Sometimes they're, powerful, and, they can create obstacles. And all the stories inside of the magazine relate to that theme, and the cover also relates to that theme.
Simone touched on the striking underwater concept, which graced the cover of the 2025 issue.
Well, the cover was actually shot in studio. We wanted to, push the envelope a little bit, create something that has not been seen before, and we use a combination of techniques. So there's lighting techniques, there's traditional photo editing techniques that have been used. No AI has been used in the making of the cover. And the bride on the cover, she's actually a real bride. She got married a year ago, and we found her through a casting call, and she was amazing at the cover shoot. I mean, you would swear she was a model, because she had to look as though she was underwater, and she was, sort of flowing and, floating and that sort of thing. So it is really a breakthrough cover for us.
The pages of this year's TW Wed Zine continue to reflect the magazine's dedication to showcasing the multiple dimensions of bridal trends, as well as the authenticity and inclusivity in modern bridal fashion.
One of our lead articles is an article called Bridal Fashion for All. Before now, the bridal industry was actually very rigid, so to speak. So, for example, if brides were a different size, if they're from a different culture, it was very hard to find bridal fashion that reflected, what they wanted. They actually had to resort to maybe buying something online or getting something custom made. And now we see a movement for bridal designers worldwide now trying to accommodate more diverse brides, trying to accommodate, not only the plus size, petites, different cultures, incorporating all aspects of, whatever their culture might be into the garment. So our lead article really, speaks about that and what's happening on the global stage.
So, what are some other special features readers can expect in this year's edition?
We also have a really informative feature in the magazine for any brides and grooms who want to plan a Caribbean destination wedding. So we have highlighted 8 Caribbean destinations, and we give you, the insiders, look into what you need for your documentation to get to those islands to have a wedding, what wedding planners on those islands cost. So, for anyone who wants to venture outside of Trinidad and Tobago and head to the Caribbean, we have a resource for that as well.
Featuring engaging visual storytelling, inspiring articles, expert advice, and exposure to Trinidad Wedding's curated network of top-tier wedding and lifestyle vendors, the 2025 TW Wed Zine is considered a must-read.
It is a must-read because there are very few resources out there that can give you inspiration, fashion, vendor ideas all in one. And if there's somebody who's engaged, to me, it is a must-have, If you know somebody who's engaged, it is a must-have gift to give them. We put in so much, love and effort into this issue that we really want to share it with everybody.
The 2025 edition of the TW Wed Zine is now available for free download at www.trinidadweddings.com/shop and for purchase in hard copy exclusively via the website. Follow the brand on social media using the handle @Trinidad-Weddings. I'm Damian Sogran, inviting you to join us again for another edition of Spotlight Caribbean.